Hey, it's Wes, and we are back. I want to make a real quick video kind of talking about some of the stuff we were talking about the other day on how to climb within this game. I talked a lot about grinding. It took me roughly 2 months to build up enough things to craft the deck that I'm currently running. The deck I am currently running has gotten me to Plat Tier 3, and that's just from playing in the last couple days. It took me a bit to finish off my quest from yesterday. The thing is, though, I also talked about paper magic and how that's kind of a key. First off, you learn the game a little better playing it in paper, but also these sets right here, this Kolga and Vito, I bought that as a commander battle deck against each other, something to that effect, for like 15, 20 bucks. It came with an arena code that I plugged in here at Arena, and I have that deck also now. Got all the cards and everything. Now, this Vito deck, really, the problem with it is it lacked that punch to really push the game through whenever it gets to a hard point. You just basically either win right away or you kind of get hung up, and next thing you know, you're waiting on one of these big, beastly creatures to come through for you. So, this life skills deck is one you open up for free. And there's a lot of things in here that are good, solid things that you can take and actually create and make this Vito deck better. So I want to show you V 2.0. This is by no means the only way to do this. This is just some of the cards I happen to have available. Not everyone's going to have these cards. Some of these cards I did craft when I was building my white life heal deck. This card I crafted. Light of Hope, in all honesty, it's a common. But look at the synergy. Look at what Vito's ability is. I've got 4 of him. In the other deck, there was only 1. His ability is this. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. That tells you a lot right there. So you want to gain life. So this guy has got lifelink. Light of Hope, you can gain 4 life. Speaker of Heaven has lifelink. He's a 1/1. Daxos, whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, you gain 1 life. Revitalize, gain 3 life and draw a card. Grasp of Darkness is good removal. It's a 2 black. Target creature gets -4/-4, so I can help with removal. I got Maul the Skyclaves to help get damage like from Speaker of Heavens through for you. Demonic Embrace, once again, helps to get damage through because it adds flying. Vito himself, of course, is one of the most expensive cards in this deck. And you'll notice I've got 4 of him, and I've only got 2 of this one. They're both legendary creatures. And this particular one, I've only got 2 of him. The odds of drawing Vito are going to be pretty high, compared to Lurrus. But the ability on Lurrus, look at this. He's got lifelink. He's a 3/2. If you put him as your companion, everything in your deck's supposed to cost 2 mana or less. But of course, I have a handful of items that are not that. But more importantly, during each of your turns, you may cast 1 permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. So any one of these creatures die, or for instance this Grasp of Darkness, if you need it, you can cast it from your graveyard with him. And it just goes right back into your graveyard. It's a great, very powerful, strong card. So how does this actually play? Well, let's go and see. Let's jump into a quick game. We are going to go to V 2.0, and we're going to try this out. See what happens. All right. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. You're not going to win every game you play with this card or this deck. There just simply are better decks out there. But at the tier, when you're first playing, the truth is you may not actually see anything substantially stronger than what you're playing yourself at this point. I got a suspicion that's going to get shocked or stomped. Hey, still in play. All right. I'll go ahead and put him in play, and I will attack. Next turn, I've got 3 guys to attack with. And I should be able to get... I'll come into play tapped, unfortunately. I am going to wait. And I'm not going to attack. Our life gain is really important for us, but it's important because of Vito. So we're not just going to charge headlong into a 2-3 and get what I have killed for no purpose. Click the auto pass. There we go. And there we go. I think this this is going to be either he's got something he can do against this right away, or he's going to be in pretty tough shape. Oh, Dragon's Approach. I'm not blocking that. Alright, here we go. We are going to cast Maul. It is the right choice. And we'll put that on Luris. That helps keep Luris from being able to be hit by like a stomp or a shock or anything like that. And we're just going to attack with all. Alright, so we're like, what? Turn 4, turn 5. We're sitting at 27 life. He can actually activate his ability already. We haven't even drawn Vito, but yet this deck is still chugging away. Click on his little book. Alright, another Dragon's Approach. I'm going to put this on Luris, and we'll hit next, and we will attack with just him, which is more than enough. And we will activate his ability. We'll go into turn. Kind of surprised we haven't drawn a Vito. Had we had Vito, I mean, every time we're gaining life, it would actually be hurting him that much more. Now, Rowan. I've actually got this in a foil extended art. It's a beautiful card. Come on. I'm getting impatient because I think he pretty well knows it's a good game. He's got 1 mana. He's got 1 guy. Hey, there we go. A dragon. Nice. He was actually able to pull out a dragon. And we'll say good game. And that's that. Didn't even pull a Vito, and the deck on its own without even pulling the key component can still function. So that's kind of the thing about this deck. The Luris is really clutch. If you don't get Vito, hope for him. In fact, I would almost hope for him over Vito anyways, because once you've got him in play, you can throw an enchantment, you can throw a Maul on him, you can throw whatever you need to get onto him to make him that much more of a threat. And that's really the main thing I want to talk today, is about how to build your deck as a free-to-play player and augment it by playing paper Magic. Because let's be honest, I hate the idea of paying money just to have a little button and a code somewhere say I own a card. I'd rather physically own those cards. That Vito, that Kogla, They're both foil. They're both in my long-term collection pack. Someday I may part with them, but it's not going to be for a while. So anyways, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and have a great day.